Last year, I delivered food to a neighborhood that doesn't exist. At least, that's what Google says. The houses were real. The streets were real. The people were real. I know because I spoke to them, but when I tried finding the neighborhood again, it had completely disappeared, and according to every map I checked, it was never there. At the time, I was working for a food delivery app. Most nights were boring. Pick up food, drop it off, repeat. Then one evening, I received an order unlike any other. The delivery address was unfamiliar, a place called Willow Creek Estates. I had lived in the city for years. I'd never heard of it. Still, the app showed a valid route, so I accepted the order. About 20 minutes later, I arrived at the entrance. A large stone sign welcomed visitors. Willow Creek Estates. Everything looked normal. At first. As I drove through the neighborhood, I noticed something strange. Every house looked nearly identical. Same color, same size, same design. The streets were spotless, too spotless. No trash cans, no parked cars, no children playing, no dogs barking, nothing, just silence. Yet people were outside, standing on porches, walking sidewalks, watching, not staring aggressively, just watching. As my car passed, every single one of them. The GPS led me to a house near the center of the neighborhood. A woman opened the door before I even knocked. She smiled, then said something odd. "You're earlier than last time," I laughed awkwardly. "I think you've got the wrong person." Her smile disappeared. For a moment, she looked confused. Then she said, "Oh," and quickly took the food before closing the door. I stood there for a second. Something felt wrong. Then I looked through a nearby window and saw something impossible inside the house. There was no furniture, no decorations, no television, nothing. The room was completely empty. I returned to my car and started driving toward the exit. That's when I noticed the windows. Every house had people standing behind them, watching, perfectly still, not moving, not blinking, just standing there. Dozens of faces, looking directly at me. The farther I drove, the more windows filled with people, until it felt like the entire neighborhood was watching me leave. Then my GPS lost signal. The screen went blank. The next morning, curiosity got the better of me. I opened Google Maps and searched for Willow Creek Estates. Nothing. No results. No streets. No neighborhood. No records. I checked Apple Maps. Nothing. County maps. Nothing. Property records. Nothing. It was as if the place had never existed. So I drove back, following the exact same route, but the entrance was gone. In its place stood an empty field. No houses, no roads, no sign, nothing. For months, I convinced myself I had imagined it. Maybe I entered the wrong neighborhood. Maybe I remembered the name incorrectly. Then one night, the delivery app sent me a notification. A customer had updated their address. I opened it and froze. The address belonged to Willow Creek Estates, the same neighborhood, the same street, the same house. But before I could accept the order, the notification disappeared. When I checked my history, the order had never existed. Yet somehow, I still remember the woman's last words. "You're earlier than last time," as if she'd already met me before.